offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They go to Barkley again. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain. And 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
180.
They'll go. Hurts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
19 Chargers. 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
19. Cardinal.
3rd and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Commanders, 1st down. Here we go. Stack. A gain of 14.
We'll give it to Krosky Merritt. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
60 Mavericks, go!
2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Ready? Kennedy Lions.
Running it after the penalty. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
a 46-yard.
And he had just enough leg behind that one. It is off the crossbar and through. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Eagles take over first down. At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Washington calls it second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. First and 10 now from the 46. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Going Silver, ready?
Hurts now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Great. Set.
On 4th down, Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
16 yards.
They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on.
The 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Eagles
King.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
19-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. On second down, here's Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. And I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Tie ball game now as they send this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
70, roll. Hey.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. Crosses midfield, still going. Along the sideline inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
On touch. Trimmer. Tiger Hornet. 63. Hey. Don't touch.
And again, here's Hurts. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So they go for it on fourth, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, run with Barkley. It's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Go Silver, ready? Don't touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The Commander's rush brings him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Hey, Silver. Don't touch her. Crowd love Yeti. All right, anyway, Yeti. Crowd love Yeti. Don't touch.
They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Play action now. Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Top alert. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
This is Eckler on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Third down, they need 7. Air it out on third. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. He keeps it on the option. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Firing quickly out of line. Daniels. And he's brought down at the line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. On now is Matt Gay to try his Commander's field goal. He catched his first attempt, his second now from 45. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And It stays a one-possession game at 7 points. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
63, 6.
Hurts setting up to throw. It's his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
73.
Hurts looking to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Great. Set.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Hurts throwing again. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem, well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves. Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
A 45-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Giving this to Kronsky Merritt. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Running once again with Kronsky Merritt. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and short, Daniels. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And off to Krosky Merritt, running left. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards.
Third and long for Daniels. The left side is caught by Sinnott. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He connects downfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go. Let's make it Cardinal.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. Makes the tackle. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Here we go.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They've got first down here from the 36. They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll run here on first down. Oh, he loses the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5. They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
63.
Back to throw, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
We tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hurts now from the gun. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Eagles football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
Hey! Tiger Hornet!
Third and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over with the football just outside the 30. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Daniels from the gun on third down. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack. Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Makes a tackle. He's still going. Well, he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Barkley gets it on third down. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He'll throw it. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. Now give to Krosky Merritt, running left. And he charges through the slow for a gain of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff right side for Krosky Merritt. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
19, stop moving, 19.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Commanders holding on to a field goal lead. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Daniels going to keep it. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, here we go. Gotta be lying. Cut 19, cut 19, Mustang 19. Deputy Ranger.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Okay, ready?
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. He's back to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Racing down the left side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have taken the lead late. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Commanders 17.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Back to throw. And he's going to have this one down on the 37. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Commanders first down.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Hawk 70, Mustang 19.
Setting up to pass. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's out of bounds to set up first and goal, but they might not get to keep this. We've got a flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket.
Now that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Now to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Cox, this is Lane. And he's taken down. They got to him on his way to 6. No time left on the clock, partner. That defensive effort right there is going to win them this game. So what a way to get them the win here, Brock. A touchdown-saving tackle just before the goal line. It doesn't get any closer than that. Defenders coming over to celebrate as